Well, hello, everyone. Thanks so much for coming on tonight. My name is Kristin Adams. I am filling in for your fearless leader, Taryn Sarconi. She is recovering. As we know, she just had a big surgery. So send her all of your good vibes and prayers for fast healing. But it seems like she's doing really well. So that's exciting. But I'm stepping in for her today. I am a Blue Diamond ambassador with the company, part of the advisory council, as well as this team's upline. And I'm so excited to get to go through the slides and share with you guys all about tonight. And then I was talking to Taryn today, and I basically told her, I was like, we're not doing Ethan tonight. We're going to hear from me because I am feeling very motivated and inspired to chat with you all. And I was not just going to be like hanging out here waiting for Ethan to share about the app. We'll do that in a week or two once we get our mojo floating. So today we're going to go over some important information. First off, we do have the InSync event in Dallas, Texas in September. It's officially going to be in Texas. They were looking at some different options, but we've decided officially it will be in Texas as they've changed around some of their mandates. However, I don't have a slide for this yet. Brandon Stevens just announced that April 10th, he's doing a regional in Texas open to his entire team, which includes us. He's my uplines, my sponsors upline. And so I highly encourage you, if you live in Dallas, if you can get to Dallas, to go. Brandon Stevens always brings the showdown. If we have a bunch of people going, we're going to, one, be able to take back so much information for our teams. But two, we're truly going to be able to see what a convention's like just from a regional. So really, really exciting time. If you've been to a regional, if you've been to a convention, drop in the comments for the people who are live here. What was so inspiring about it? Why did you love it? What made it different for you? And are you going? Are you booking your flight? Are you getting to Texas? And I know if you live in Detroit, you live in Wisconsin, you live in Des Moines, wherever you live, there's cheap flights to Dallas all the time. You can fly Spirit, you can fly Southwest, you can fly whatever. Get a cheap flight. If you live close, you can drive, you can get there, whether it's for the regional in April or this big convention in September. They are opening up more seats. If you are planning on being even a $20, $50, $100,000 yearly earner with Q, you have to go to events. Okay, guys. And if you're going to be ranking up this summer, you have to go to events because you're going to get a trophy. If you can see, I have stacks of trophies. You don't get these if you don't go. So let's get there and get to our regionals, get to our convention. So I'm so excited about that. And to help inspire you guys, we have a bunch of incentives going on for March. So first off, Tara and I announced last week that we're going to start doing this wheel of prizes. The goal of this is to help you guys grow your business and to inspire you to get on there. I've thrown some prizes in there. You can see there's $100 travel vouchers, there's coaching calls, there's product, there's gift cards to Amazon. We'll put different things on the wheel, but you have to bring in 300 volume to get on it normally. Now, we want to spin this every single week with names on there, and then whoever's name is drawn gets to spin the wheel for what prize they win. But you guys, nobody got on the wheel this week, which really breaks my heart. That's 3 new ambassadors, 3 new customers. And as you know, Taryn has a huge Cancun, I think, incentive that I'm going to talk about in a minute. Super important to get your points in, and you don't want to wait until last month. So I really want to see you guys do this. And imagine if you're the only person that gets on the wheel next time, we're going to spin the wheel with just your name on it, and then you get whatever prize this lands on, right? So try to get your name on the wheel. I'm actually going to give you guys a little incentive at the end to make it even better to get on the wheel. You could maybe get your name on there too. So 2 times. So we run the, it's Monday to Monday. So if you start bringing in volume tomorrow and going forward, then you're going to get your name on that wheel. If there's more people that get, like, if you sign up someone tonight, just shoot Taryn a message and let her know. And I'm sure she'll include that volume into next week's spin too. I'm so excited for this because I'm going to put better and better prizes. Do you guys remember what month's end prizes were? Cindy decided to pick $1,000 travel voucher. So I'm going to help pay for her flight and her hotel for this convention. You guys, that's freaking amazing. There was also a Louis Vuitton on there last time. So if we can get more names on the wheel, I'll give away bigger, better stuff. So let's get some names on the wheel. Okay. All right, guys. The next thing is we're going to talk about our 1,000 and our 500 CV club. So the 1K club, if you earn that in March, Taryn will send you a free bag of Twist. If you get into the 500 CV tribe, you're going to get a custom wristband that we're doing green for the month of March. I've already pre-ordered April's, which are going to be like a yellow color for spring chickens, right? Kind of taking some inspiration from Taryn's lion head on this one. And yes, if you get to 1,000K club, not only are you hopefully going to get your name on the wheel because you're bringing in more customers, but you're going to get the bracelet and you're going to get the twist too. You get all the things, and oh my gosh, you're also getting points towards this incentive trip to get to go to Mexico. Hello. So you get names on the wheel, right? And all of the names that get on the wheel for the first week and the second week and the third week get to go into the fourth week wheel. You don't just lose. If you get points in last week, you get to keep your name in the wheel. Does that make sense? Then you also get the bracelet and you get the twist and you get points towards the Mexico trip. We are literally throwing so many things at you guys to help you be successful. And you can use them for your own inspiration, or you can use them when you're recruiting. You can use them when you're recruiting. You could say, hey, when's the last time you got to go on a Mexico vacation? You know, I'm only a few people away from earning a trip myself, and I'm going to help you earn so we can go together. You can use this as inspiration. We're going to talk about this later on in our trip. But if you don't have a screenshot of this, take a screenshot right now, grab that so that you have that as maybe a screensaver. Maybe you have that printed off. You have it somewhere where you're like, okay, when you're feeling scared to work your job, to work your business, right? You can look at that and be like, okay, but I need some sunshine. We've been stuck in this purgatory that is quarantine for far too long, over a year now. We all need to have a little sunshine. So I hope that you guys all start putting in some effort and start getting your entries into that. And to make it easy on you guys, we have two amazing speakers this week. So we have Kala, who is an RN. She is a top leader in the company. Her name is always on that leaderboard. I see her right there. Hi. Hi, girl. She's under Taryn right now. There you are. Smile. She's like, hello. And she's going to be talking with us on March 9th. And then we have Alicia Ogg, who is our fabulous fitness gal. She's so inspiring. She is a corporate, basically executive, part business, but then she also does this on top of it. And she's a top leader as well. And I've seen her name on our leaderboards too. Both of these women are going to be sharing their experience, sharing about the products, sharing about the business, or how to join as a customer. Remember, you can invite people to this just to take a look. You can invite people here and say, hey, are you curious what I do? I'd love to share more about it with you. In fact, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a couple of weird cold messages I've been getting this week. And one of them is actually coming to see Kala tomorrow because he was trying to pitch me on something. And I was like, look, friend, you don't have a lot of engagement on your post. Are you making any money? Because if you're not, I have a friend who's going to share how I made $1 million in 2 years. And she's going to be sharing her experience, and you might resonate with that. So he's coming tomorrow. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that and how you can get people just to come, oh gosh, what am I doing? Just to come take a look at what we're doing to open their eyes. And that's all we're asking for, you guys. We're not asking for people to give us their firstborn child or their left kidney. We're asking for them to take a look at what we're doing. Now, if you are not plugged into the Wake Up Morning Calls, these are phenomenal. These started, honestly, as Taryn's way to just share her heart and to motivate herself for the day. And now look at how many people are plugged in, and you can read their experience of being on these calls. Yes, you're going to do some work. Yes, you're going to get some inspiration, but you're also going to be part of a collective. You're going to be part of a team experience where right now, so many people are looking for something like this. They're looking for that heart. They're looking for that culture, and they want a place to plug in. It is a great way to start your day. I highly recommend doing it. And yes, a lot of the names that you're going to see on our leaderboard are on these calls. They're plugged in. They're there. In fact, I know there's people who check in after working night shift. I know there's people who check in driving to work. There's no excuse if you can be there. Great. If you can't, because you literally are plugged in and working or whatever, and you cannot get on these calls, you can watch the replay. I watch the replays. That works better for me because I'm sending kids out the door and I can't really focus. So they're all on Taryn's YouTube. You just search Taryn Sarconi and she posts them within a few hours. It's amazing. She does this all for you guys for your benefit so that you can be successful in this business. Now, I really want to talk about the first week of March and the top 5 producers for this week. What I love about this is it's always new faces. It's a great way for people to get to have a little bit of recognition. And if your name hasn't been on this weekly leaderboard, that should be your number one goal. Your number one goal should be to bring in volume so that you can be on this leaderboard. That just start there. You got to start somewhere, right? So number 5, we have Miss Tracy. So drop it in the comments. Congratulations, Tracy. Round of applause for you, girl. Number 4, Shelby Wiegland. So congratulations, Shelby. I love that some of our ambassadors that have been with us the longest are still getting on the leaderboard. So yay, congratulations to you. All right, next we have Miss Lena Porter. I love that I got a chance to get to know her in Salt Lake City at the convention. And since then, top producers, there's no surprise there. So good job, girl. Congratulations. And then we have Alicia Ogg. So the people who are walking the walk, they're talking the talk, they're doing the presentations, they're getting on the morning calls. And this one's no surprise. So congratulations, girl, for getting on the leaderboard. And number 1 this week is Miss Courtney Glass. Yay, big congratulations. Everybody drop that in the comments for her. Way to go. Taryn already has these preloaded, so they are going to be up on the queue on the Freedom Movement group later tonight, so you can grab your screenshots if you missed it. But you guys, I'm going to pull down the screen share, and I just want to share my heart with you all for a little bit. Now, I have been in network marketing for 6 and a few months, 6 years and a few months. And you guys know that I'm a nurse practitioner. I've been a nurse practitioner now for how long? I don't even know, like 7 years. I was a nurse practitioner for a year or 2 before I got into network marketing. How many of you guys, when you're going out there and you're recruiting and you're looking for people, are looking for people who have 6-figure income jobs? How many of you guys are looking for people who are busy, who have 4 children? How many of you guys are out there looking for people who maybe have been successful as entrepreneurs or in the business, in any business, maybe selling cars, maybe selling houses, maybe selling other network marketing products? How many of you are out there looking for those kind of successful people? Maybe you're thinking those people would never join me. Maybe that's what you're thinking. I want to give you guys kind of a little bit of history on me. And I know a lot of top leaders that you see now in Q, and why you should be looking for people that have jobs, that are busy, that have lots of kids, that maybe you think are a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Because I truly believe each and every one of you, especially those who showed up today, the 39 of you that are on this call, you have what it takes to have $1 million leg underneath you. You have what it takes to recruit a Ashley Cheetah, to recruit a Taryn Sarconi, to recruit a Kristin Adams, or a Marielle Filipponi, or a Brandon Stevens, or even a Jake Spencer. You guys, the guy who brought Jake Spencer to Q was a bronze ambassador. Did you know that? The story was shared at convention. And I want to share a little bit about my story, because sometimes we think people that have these $1 million checks, they just walked in and started making 6 figures, right? Many of you don't know my story before I came to Q, or what that journey even looked like. And so I want to share and be a little bit vulnerable with you guys as to where I was when I first entered network marketing and why I made a change to Q. But if you can understand the flow of the story, or understand what I'm trying to share about this story, is if you can take someone from 0 to hero, if you can take someone from brand new, never done network marketing to blue diamond, that is what is going to create a crown diamond leg for you. And if you can do this story 3 times, you will not only be crown diamond, right? But you are going to have ultimate freedom for you and your children and your children's children and their children. There will literally be hospitals named after you because you are going to amass such a wealth that you are going to have to give it away to help other people versus just hoard it and sit on it. And if you don't think like, okay, in the back of your mind, you're like, I don't deserve this kind of money. That's never what's been done to my family. You have to put that baggage aside. Maybe it's not your goal to work this full time, but if you can start something in motion now that can create wealth, but in your mind, you don't feel like you deserve it, it won't come to you. Okay. So know that you are worth diamonds. Know that you are worth rubies. Know that there is wealth. There is so much wealth in this world waiting to enter your hands so that you can do good with it that someone else wouldn't. Okay, so that's the first thing you guys need to write that down. So if you are taking notes today, write down, I am worthy of being wealthy. And you need to say that to yourself every single day, 100 times a day, until you can truly, truly look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am worthy of it. Now it's just a matter of time before it comes. Okay. Number 2, I was a teen mom. I had my oldest at 19. I can't hardly see her there. Sorry, I just hit my clipboard. Miss Emily. I was a single teen mom. Her biological father is a drug addict, in and out of jail. Did not stay with him. Raised her myself. Went through nursing school by working as a waitress, working as a bath aide. If you've ever known a CNA or done that kind of work, you're a glorified butt wiper. So if you've done that work, it's hard work, and it's backbreaking. So is waitressing, right? There's lots of jobs out there like that. And I did what I could. I lived on WIC. I rented a townhome. I did everything that I could. I ended up buying actually this house here as a nurse because I had worked so hard and had saved for a down payment while working 2 jobs as a single mom. So I was doing everything that I could. I met my husband, got my bachelor's degree, got my master's, had 2 more kids. Before you knew it, we had actually like $500,000 worth of debt. Who's kidding? We both had $100,000 worth of student loans. We took out loans for our cars, took out more loans on the house to pay down stuff we didn't need, to impress people we didn't even like. Does anybody else hear the same story in their life? Right? And then I stumbled into network marketing. Somebody was selling a magic potion that I thought I needed, and I got a discount if I joined. So I joined. And it took me 6 months to hit the rank at that company that is builder here. 6 months. Who's been in the business in Q Sciences 6 months and is builder? That was me as a nurse practitioner. Do you think you could love on someone who is learning the business and is smart, but is busy, doesn't believe in themselves that they are worthy of having success, and is builder in 6 months? Can you be that leader? Could you love on someone enough to help them feel worthy enough to go executive 6 months later? So now I'm a year in the business and I'm making $250 a month. Could you be that leader that could love on me and tell me I am worthy, that I do deserve success, that I will be successful? Could you lead me? Could you tell me that I'm worthy? Could you show me that I could be better? Could you help me by encouraging me to step it out of my comfort zone? Could you be that leader for me? If you could, drop it in the comments. And if you can't, that's okay. That's what you need to inspire to be. Okay, so a year later, my second year in the business. So my first year I spent trying to get to executive. My second year, I made it to what would be elite. I made it to making about $750, $1,000 a month. Could you still love on me? I'm 2 years in the business, and none of you, I don't see anybody on here, has been in the business that I see across here that hasn't made it to the rank of elite in 2 years, but it took me 2 years to get there. April, how long did it take you? Drop it in the comments to hit elite. Cynthia, how long did it take you to hit elite? Kala, I see you as Taryn, but how long did it take you to hit elite? Didn't take you 2 years. All 3 of these ladies did it faster than Kristin Adams. It took Sarah Sabatini 2 years. Yes, it did, girl, and you made it. All right. It took me a whole nother year to hit bronze. A whole nother year to hit bronze. I am looking at a bronze right here, Cynthia. She's not been in it 3 years. She couldn't have. I've only been with Q for 2.5. Could you be the leader that would encourage someone like me to hit bronze in 3 years? I then stayed at bronze for a whole nother year before I lost my spark for that company. And I looked for something else and I found Q. And when I found Q, it took me 4 weeks to hit silver. It took me 6 weeks to hit gold. It took me 12 weeks to hit platinum. It took me 5 months to hit ruby. It took me another year to hit emerald, a couple months to hit diamond, a couple months to hit blue diamond. So if you would have loved on me well enough during that time I was developing and loved on yourself well enough to stay and keep looking for people like me, if you did that 3 times over, did you know that my team did over 2 million in sales last month? In 6 years, if you had 3 people like me, you would be doing over 6 million in sales. That's double what's needed to be crown diamond. Are you willing to put in the work to look for people like me every single day? Every single day. And at 6 years time, you have found 3 people somewhere in your organization that were like me, and you are now sitting at double crown diamond. I'm sorry. Does anybody not want that paycheck? Can we just remember in the comments how much money crown diamond is a month? How much money is crown diamond a month? First person that puts it in the comments, I'm gonna shout your name out. Alicia says 300K. It's Taryn said $350,000. $350,000 a month. The president makes like $400,000 a year. A year. You're gonna make more. You're gonna make that much money in a month. And did you all know that there are 5 more ranks above crown diamond that have not been released yet? So I don't know what that rank looks like, but my guess is it's more than crown diamond. Okay, so I want you all to know that when I pulled the reports, when Tara and I looked at the reports, we were so sad. You guys, we only brought in a few ambassadors this week. We've only brought in a few ambassadors really this month. There are people like me who don't believe in themselves, who need your belief. They need your vision. They need your leadership. They need your kindness. They need your gifting. They need your inspiration. They need you. I needed this opportunity. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was sick and tired of trading my time away from my babies to take care of people who really didn't want to be well. They just wanted to not be sick in the hospital. And even as an NP, you would think, how many people think nurses are amazing, right? I'm the step above that where I kind of do the doctor's work. Do you know how many times I was basically spit on and told I was worthless and I don't want to talk to you, you're a girl, right? I couldn't change lives if I wanted to. With all of that degree and all of that clout and all of that ability, I didn't have 1/10 of what I have here to be able to change lives. And you can do that without any debt. It costs you $40 to join. $40. Okay, I get that there is a stigma. I get it. I laughed at the girl who told me that I could be a millionaire in network marketing. I said, I don't need your money. I already make $100,000 a year. She goes, yeah, but you don't have any time and you don't have any freedom. And that hurt. She was a fitness instructor who told me I was worth a taco to her. If you've ever heard my story, I'll tell you that again. And she said the fact that I had a closed mind to this opportunity showed me that I didn't value my own self and that I didn't feel worthy. So if that's you, that was me. We're not different. And the only reason I have this is because I do this. The only reason I have all these trophies is because I do my IPA sheets. Do you do them? Do you tell people what we have here? Do you ask people to take a look? Because if you don't, you are giving up not only on them, but on yourself. And what we have is truly a gift. There is nowhere else in the world besides network marketing that you can go from 0 to hero in a matter of months, that you can be a hand in changing people's lives. Okay. You could bring someone like Francesca Fields into this business. Francesca Fields was making $3,000 to $4,000 a month. Now she's making $120,000 a month. You could bring someone in like that. But you guys, if you're sitting here as a builder, as a pro, or as a bronze, You have to use your uplines. I'm only putting a 3-way chats by a couple of people here. And yes, I don't need everybody putting just Kristin Adams into a 3-way chat. But if you find someone who is like me, who is a nurse practitioner, who is a network marketing person, right? Put Taryn or myself when she's well, she says that she's ready for that. Put one of us into those 3-way chats. Use the system that's been given to you. Because our goal is to identify with that person. I see you. I've been you. I understand what it's like. And let me tell you what I found. If you're not a nurse practitioner, or you've maybe never made $3,000 a month in network marketing, or hell, $1 million a month in network marketing, use us. Your goal is not to try to find people and try to convince them to join you. If I could share with you guys some of my private messages that I've gotten, I know this is going on YouTube, so somebody drop it in the comments on if you think it's okay or not. But I got cold messaged by a dude that literally has 0 Facebook friends that interact with his feed. He does a Zoom live talking about his business opportunity. He's selling like water within a life insurance company. I don't even know what's going on with it. I don't even know. 0 likes. It's got like 12 shares because he shares it into all these different groups. No one's interacting. All he's doing is sending out copy paste cold messages. Please take a look at my business opportunity. And if you don't want to be a business opportunity, then please be a customer. I'm like, dude, how is that working for you? And he's like, I've not made any money. I've been in it since December. I'm like, well, I have a better way. And if you're open to it, I'd love to share with you. We're doing a call in another day on Tuesday or Thursday. Which one works better for you? Oh, Tuesday, great. Come meet my friend Kala. She's going to share with you. She's never done this industry before. She's going to share with you how she's making about $1,000 a month here with Q Sciences. And I'd love to get your opinion. That's all I said. And he's already committed. It's not hard, guys. How many people get cold messages from other network marketers all day, every day? All day, every day. You don't have to tell them, hey, you're doing it wrong. But you can say, look, if you're having success with this, great. But if you're curious how I'm actually building without cold messaging, and I'd love to show you what I'm doing. You take a look at mine, I'll take a look at yours, right? A lot of times their opportunity, I'm like, see you sell blah, 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 blah. So they know what I looked at their video or I looked at their page or whatever. Let me share with you what I'm doing, right? And you can tell the story about my closed-mindedness if you want. This nurse practitioner, I know she was closed-minded to the opportunity. She finally opened her mind, and within 5 years later, she's making $1 million, right? Share my story, connect with people that way. And we want to help you do this. So Tara and I were brainstorming today, and we were trying to come up with a way to help you guys with this. And so because our wheel was empty, we want to give you a way to get on the wheel, whether you have results or not. Do you guys want to be on the wheel next week? Who wants to be on the wheel? Drop it in the comments. I'm watching. I see you guys all right here in the comments. Alicia wants to be on the wheel. Shelby wants to be on the wheel. Sarah, Megan, Stacy, April. Oh my gosh. iPhone, Sarah, Crystal, Cynthia, Erin, Lena, Courtney, Medina, Linda. Everybody wants to be on the wheel. Okay, I'm going to show you. Now you guys have all dropped your names, and I am going to download this. So I'm going to see who dropped their names on here. I'm going to follow up with you guys, because that's right. Follow up, follow up, follow up. And we're going to take a look at who is doing this by offering a incentive. So I'm going to pull this back up. Bear with me here. We are going to do a 7-day IPA challenge. Now, Taryn's going to make a special chat group for this. We, both Taryn and I, are going to fill ours out. I now use, just for full transparency, I currently use like a Excel spreadsheet that works better for me. But for this challenge, I'm going to go back to pen and paper. We are going to fill this out every single day. If you fill out all 7 days, and granted, I know that one of those days is going to be Sunday. You can either do double on one day, or you can do this on Sunday. But I hope that you feel inspired enough to commit 7 days of IPAs and send this into the group chat. We want to see what happens in 7 days. We want to see if volumes grow, how you guys do, how many 3-way chats we're being added to, because both her and I really, we don't feel like we're being utilized enough. We should be so tired from helping you guys win that our fingers are feeling like they're broken by the end of the day. And I will tell you, I don't feel like that. My calendar has too much free time in it right now. And I want to see you guys making so much money that I have no free time. So please help abuse us. And one of the things that we're going to be looking for in here is we are going to be looking for, yes, you want to fill up your bucket 1, shake hands, put them into bucket 2, move your people from bucket 2 to the invite. But this part, this follow up, invite them and follow up. We're going to be looking right here at your guys' calls, and we're going to be seeing who is being put into those 3-way chats with you guys. Is it me? Is it Taryn? Is it your upline? Is it Stacy? Is it Courtney? Is it Kella? Who is it that you're putting into your 3-way chats? And is it working for you? We want to see this so that we can collect the data, so that we can say, okay, this is where we need to train on. This is where the holes are. This is why people aren't jumping to 6-figure earners. Who's going to be our first gold in this group? I need some more golds in here. I want some more 6-figure earners. I want that beach so full when we go in Mexico that they're going to be like, who are these cute people? They're crazy. They're dry shooting all this energy drink and throwing hemp everywhere. We don't know what is going on. We want to take over Mexico. And the only way we're going to take over Mexico is by getting 50 names or 45 or 12 or 50 or 102, however many names you can fit in a day, by filling up these sheets and showing people, hey, real people are winning here. There are only 2 or 3 companies in health and wellness, in network marketing, where people are making money in the entire United States. We are also open in 20 other countries, you guys. So don't be stingy with this. People need this. They're looking for this. I was looking for this and I didn't know it. I needed someone who cared more about me and about me winning than I did, to be uncomfortable and to tell me you're worth it. Just try. Okay? That's what I want from you guys. Do I want you to have results? Of course. Do I want you to sign up a ton of people? Of course. But I want to see you all trying harder than you have. Try harder, because someone out there like me is waiting to join your team. And maybe it'll take them 6 years to get to Blue Diamond. Are you that person that's going to love on them, that's going to stick around for 6 years, that's going to be the person that's going to tell them they're just as worthy of wealth as you are, even if they pass you by? Are you willing to be that person to work in the suck, right? Because some of this sucks. I've been turned down. I've been laughed at. I've been told no. I've been ghosted. We all have. Are you willing to put the time and the effort in the suck so that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor, and so that your children aren't going to have to worry about paying for college or paying for weddings, and your grandchildren are going to get married as you sit there knowing they're trust fund babies all the way down that line? Go and have as many kids as you want, because grandma's got you, grandpa's got you. You get to be the change of your family tree. But you have to make a decision. You have to draw a line in the sand and say, I don't care what that stranger on Facebook thinks about me. I'm going to share with them what I have. Because if it can change her life, it can change my life, and it can change their lives. So I hope you guys are all fired up. I hope that no one goes to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning, because they're already doing their IPA sheet. Doesn't start till tomorrow, but you might as well get a jump on it tonight if you want to. Let Taryn know, or myself know, if you want in this, because we want to have as many people in there as possible. It's 7 days. It starts tomorrow. And Taryn, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you miss a day, you're out. We'll remove you from the chat. Not to be mean, but because there's going to be so many people in there that we need to keep everybody honest. So can you commit 7 days? Can you work out for 7 days? Can you eat well for 7 days? Can you fill out a sheet for 7 days? You make a decision. If you decide, you can do it, right? So I really, Taryn says there's going to be a post in the Freedom Movement. If you want to comment, to be in the chat, comment on that post. I want to see you guys in there. And I give you full permission to kick me out if I don't fill mine out for the day too. So we're going to keep this honest. But I know that there's more people out there waiting for this opportunity, and we got to find them. So let's go for it. I'm so excited that you guys joined me tonight. I hope to see you all next week. I'm not sure who Taryn has. Maybe we'll let Ethan come. But I knew if she was going to let me in on this call that I was not going to just be an intro to Ethan. I was going to have a little chat with you all and enjoy this little tiny bit of spotlight. So thank you all so much. Have a wonderful evening. Happy Monday. Bye, everybody.